everybody, welcome back to the channel. You read that title correctly. This is the last time I'm ever wearing makeup. Just kidding. But kind of. So I came up with this idea and I thought it would be kind of fun. Sort of like a sudden death round for some of these makeup products. So I've got a whole basket here of makeup that has just sat in my collection and I really haven't reached for it. So I am giving these products one last chance. This is sort of the last time probably that I'm ever gonna wear any of these makeup products. I am in the process of trying to figure out a reorganization system, and I'm in the process of doing like a big deep clean out. I will film that all for a video because I'm pretty excited about my idea. I just like, yeah, I'm struggling to find the pieces for it, but anyway, that's, you know, neither here nor there. So we're going to sit down, we're going to do a whole face of makeup with these products that are on their way out, or are they? Like, are there going to be stars in here that I'm like, actually, no, sorry, I cannot let that go. That's kind of what I want to test today. Okay, so my skin is all prepped, moisturized, everything. We can pretty much go right into the makeup. So we're going to start with primer. This is from Revolution. I wanted to say Makeup Revolution, but this is technically just the Revolution line. If you guys can please, someone point me to like a chart or a graphic or something of how Makeup Revolution, Revolution, and I Heart Revolution break down, because I think they're all the same company, but I don't understand. Anyway, that was totally unimportant. This is their Blur Priming Serum. Gosh, when I read it, it sounds amazing, and I don't remember like having a bad experience with it, but it was just never one that I'd like really reached for. So we're gonna see like if this really blurs me out. It definitely is a serum. This doesn't really feel like the normal like blurring primers. It's very lightweight. Feels cooling and moisturizing. Is this expired? It kind of smells funky, but I know this isn't expired. I was just going back and looking at the video when I got this, and I haven't had this for a year, so why do you smell weird? So far, I think I'm justified on this one. It's nice, but like, I don't see any drastic changes. It smells kind of funky, and it feels nice on the skin, but like that didn't really do anything, you know? Let's go to foundation. This is by Makeup Forever. This is their Reboot foundation. It is supposed to brighten, smooth, firm, hydrate, and even out your skin tone. This is like kind of like that like self-refreshing foundation that like Shiseido came out with, I think. This is like their version of that. It's supposed to, you know, keep itself looking nice, and this was not a cheap foundation either, okay? I panicked for a second thinking that my face would start to sting from this primer. Like, it's not expired, so why am I getting in my head that it's like expired? I don't know. Anyway, this foundation was not cheap, but I remember just kind of like using it and then being like, meh. I am going to put 2 pumps on the back of the sponge. Okay. And just blend that in. I'm wondering if I just didn't reach for this because it's a little dark, or it was a little dark for my skin. It's actually pretty flawless for me having a tan. This foundation feels like it's mixing really well. It feels really nice. Why didn't I like this? It's not, the thing with this foundation, it is not the most full coverage. I could see that maybe I felt like it didn't like do very much for me. Let's see if I can layer up. Gosh, I can tell you that smoothing primer, that blurring primer didn't do anything because my pores, I know I'm very brightly lit right now, so you probably can't see all the pores on the skin, but I can. Okay, I definitely could build that up. I really don't know how to feel about this foundation. I feel like I look dewy and also powdery at the same time. It's definitely not bad. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if this is a keep or get rid of, because it's actually a very good shade for my skin tone right now. So the primer going for sure in the get rid of pile. I'm keeping this foundation in the maybe. We're gonna sit and think about this one. So what we're gonna use today is this Fenty Snap Shadow. This is from their holiday collection, and I picked it up in a haul. This is what the inside looks like. I did a haul, and this is in a kit, and I've really liked everything I've tried from those Fenty kits. However, this palette I thought was so cool, and it's honestly the reason I grabbed that set. I really wanted to try this, and just I never got around to using it, ever. So I don't know what kind of color scheme I want to do today. I'm kind of tempted by the golds. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted by the gold and purple. I think that's really pretty. I'm also kind of tempted by the fiery colors. I think I'm going to do this just because when's the last time I played with a fun purple shadow, you know? But yeah, so I have to admit, I don't know a lot about these shadows. I more just wanted to kind of force myself to try this because I was sick and tired of it sitting in my eyeshadow palette collection and never being used. Okay, I'm gonna go into this yellow shade, which is Honey Splash. I actually like this crease color a lot more than I thought I was going to though. I'm gonna try a new kind of look that I don't really do that often, but I think it lends itself to the colors I want to do, so just bear with me if this doesn't work. Also, now I'm not sure if it's the primer or the foundation, but I am looking crusty. I'm not loving it. They might both be going. Okay, anyway, I am dipping into a Brownie Babe, and I'm gonna attempt sort of a halo eye of sorts. Brown is really just a template for the purple. I'm not I don't know, I'm not too worried about this brown shade. I think it's going to get mostly covered up. Speaking of the purple, it's time to go in, and I am gonna apply this with my finger. I don't know, it might not be quite as precise. Oh. Purple, she's not that pigmented. Okay, I'm gonna try a second application method. I know we're looking crazy. If all else fails, we will just, we'll just go another route, but I don't know, I want to make this work. So setting spray in the purple, and we're gonna see if we can't get that to be a lot more metallic. The purple was kind of really hard to work with, if I'm being honest. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Royal Dazzle, which is this really beautiful gold metallic. I hope it's pretty. I'm wondering if I should just go straight in with a wet brush, but I'm gonna try my finger because typically that's the best way to apply metallics for me, so I don't know. And I'm gonna pop this right in the center. Okay, that one is much better. Okay, listen, in the spirit of the video, I have these two products from ColourPop as well. These are their little jelly shadows, and honestly, I liked these. But here's the thing, look at how crusty. I don't even know if I'm actually gonna be able to get this on my eyes or not, but they pretty much dried out immediately. This one's not that bad. This part where it's all clumped up, I can kind of get in there. So we'll just, I don't know, we'll just kind of tap. I need another finger. Just gonna kind of tap it on top. You might not even actually be able to see any addition with this, but I figured, oh no, you can, that added some spice. Oh, you can totally tell. Oh, this feels very cold on my eye. That's actually, they're really pretty. I never really had anything against these products. I just, they're really dry. So I'm kind of I don't know. I don't really feel like I can keep them. This is I feel the one last ride for these guys specifically because they're almost essentially like totally dried out. So listen, I'm gonna put these in the no pile. I don't know what to do with this palette yet. Okay, now it is time to do concealer before we finish up the eyes. I actually have 2 concealers, and I know that I really liked this Winky Locks one, but I think there's some reason I stopped using it. Like literally just haven't reached for it. And then this is the Beauty Blender concealer. And honestly, this is just in way too light of a shade for me. And the last time I used it, I felt like my eyes were like super dry. I'm like trying to remember how I applied this because it's a little like squeezy bottle. And it feels really weird to put it on my finger, but that's probably what I did, right? Someone sent help. Okay, I'm gonna blend it in with the sponge. This is like just a really nice liquidy concealer. Like, that looks really good. And I'm wondering, why did I stop using that? Also, I'm not gonna add any of this because this concealer is actually the correct shade. I'm not gonna mess that up just to try another concealer, so I'm sorry. No, I think that proves my point. If I don't even want to use this in this video, then she's gotta go, okay? Gotta go. Let's pop on just a little bit of under eye powder. Now this stuff, this is actually really nice, but I really just stopped reaching for it. This is by JCat. It's their Aquasurance Compact. Honestly, this is getting like, this is old. So we're gonna just take a nice little powder brush, powder her up, and set these under eyes so that I can finish the rest of the face. So I am going to take the light brown and the dark brown and bring those underneath my eyes. I just feel like this look is very dramatic on top and it kind of is asking to be smoked out. The next eye product we have to try, this is a liquid liner. This is from Winky Lux, and if you guys remember when I tried it, I got scared because in the ingredients there was like acrylic resin, and I don't know if that's normally in eyeliners. I don't know, but I just got freaked out. But we're gonna give this another shot and see what I think. There's like a big old ink bubble on the side of it. This is a felt tip liner. So I normally like brush tip liners, but we're gonna see. I've been loving a winged eye recently. This liner is not bad at all. Actually, that was like so easy to use. And I feel like if anything, it's making me question why I'm still using my stinking Rare Beauty one, because it's so much harder to do that. Okay, to finish the eyes, we need mascara, and I hate apparently I hate that mascara so much I threw it. I hate to get rid of a product that I literally just got, but this is the e.l.f. Lash It Out Loud mascara, and I used it in my last video, and you guys saw, like, I'm not a fan of wands like this. I just was not a fan of this mascara, and this right here is going to show you exactly why. Like, did that do anything for me in between? Like, especially if I have any sort of makeup on, like a crazy eye look like this, I just need more. And this formula honestly might even be fine, but I hate the wand on this. We're gonna let that dry for a hot second, and we're gonna apply some false lashes. And these I'm probably not gonna get rid of, but these are the craziest lashes that I have. And I feel like, you know, since we're here, since we're living in this moment with this going on, like, let's go big. Let's go big or go home. I feel like this look demands large lashes, you know? Okay, these are the lashes on. Also, I lied. I'm very much getting rid of these afterwards. Listen, they're fun. They definitely add a lot of volume, and it's not that I don't see myself like needing or wearing a lash like this in the future, but these are so big that they really didn't want to stick. Like, they're so big, and like the lash, the band really was not wanting to work with me. And I don't know that if I keep these another time if they'll have actually like another use in them. So I think this is their last ride. These are both from ColourPop, and I have the shades On the Horizon and Wayfair, and I really like these, but I am learning that these are just really not shades that I reach for almost no matter what the look. And you can kind of see they're very bright. I just really don't love bright blushes. I think I'm gonna actually just go into Wayfair because I think I think the pink might be too much for this. Okay. I think I have to keep this one. I'm gonna get rid of this shade because I didn't want to use it. But actually that peach is like, it's kind of stunning. Dare I say it's stunning? Let's do highlight. This I think is actually gonna match the blush really nicely, but I know the deal with this. This is from e.l.f. This is from their Retro Paradise collection, and this is a face and body multi-dimensional shimmer. And here's the thing. She's a little chunky. I'm just gonna apply it with my finger and then blend it out. But the other problem, I don't know if you can totally see it on my cheek. She's a little bit pink. She's just not my favorite shade. A little hunky chunky, you know, that kind of mood. It's just, actually, I literally never reached for this after filming the video. I have a variety of lip products because I had no idea how this look was going to go, and I'm actually really glad I did that because, like, sorry, this liquid lipstick, I don't know, actually, it might be kind of vampy. It might be kind of cute. We might do that. This is just like a neutral lip, and that's like pink, that's like red. We're not doing that. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'm eating my words. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know why, but I just, listen, I feel like I have regrets, you know? Do we feel like that? Hold on, my necklace is coming off. How many of you are screaming at the camera right now, like, why didn't you just do the neutral lip? I don't know. I don't hate this combo. Like, I almost feel like the lips needed to be really dark to balance out the lash situation. Okay, the very last thing I have. This is from Tula. This is their Signature Glow Refreshing and Brightening Face Mist. This is like not technically like a makeup setting spray, but it basically is. And y'all know I love Tula. Like, I have not really said a bad thing about Tula, but reality check. I bought this when it launched because I was like, yes, look at the inside of that. That's all like opalescent pigment that like, you can kind of see it like moves around in there. This thing is like beautiful, okay? Love the idea of a glowy, refreshing spray. We're all about that. Mist, very nice. The scent. I don't know what the heck is in this, but we are not a fan of the scent. It's too much for my skin, and I feel like it's weird from a skincare brand to have like a very heavily scented face spray, because I honestly feel like the scent kind of irritates my skin. I'm like, I don't understand. This is the final look, and honestly, I have been craving sitting down and doing some like glam fun makeup, so this definitely ticked that box. And you know what, I think I need to do this more often because it definitely validated, here's the things that you can 100% get rid of, and here's the things that give this a second chance. Why is it sitting in your drawer? You like this, you know? I think it's kind of nice to do a little check-in with yourself every now and then. So let's do a very quick rundown of the things I am getting rid of and the things that I am giving a second chance to. We just talked about the setting spray. I can't do the scent. Can't do it. So sorry. These lashes after this video, they've got to go. They're really not bad. I actually love Ardell lashes by far my favorite lash brand. But this pair just, I mean, they're on their last legs. This lip's not for me. It's just not. However, I am gonna try and fix the weird patchy spots that were happening because that's driving me nuts. 1 second. Like, do you see this? Why is it doing that? Anyway, yeah, not a huge fan. Getting rid of these 2 lipsticks because, like I said, if I didn't use it in the video, we're not using it again. Like that's the whole point of this. Aqua Assurance, love this powder from J-Cat. Mine's just old. And I mean, like, using it again, this part of my skin, so smooth. That did way more for me than this primer. This stuff, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. A couple other products I just didn't reach for. They're going, Elf Highlight, Too Chunky, and then this other blush that I did not reach for. These 2 products totally dried out. We don't need to talk about this mascara anymore. This palette, she's gonna go, I think. I'm just not that impressed. There's no way I reach for this again. Keeping this really beautiful peach blush because as soon as I applied it, I was like, wait a minute. I don't know why I stopped using this concealer. I think I might need to keep it. And this foundation, we're going to give it another try, I think, because I'm thinking that the primer is what weirded out some spots. I like this shade. I don't really have a foundation this shade right now. And honestly, it's very lightweight and it feels like nothing on the skin, but it gave a nice finish. So that's pretty much that. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know. I don't know if other people do this or not, that I just randomly the idea popped in my head, but I've always thought, you know, I need to sit down and try that makeup that sits in my drawer that I like forget, like, did I like this? Did this work for me? So I think I need to do more of these in the future because this was very eye-opening for me. Okay, now I know this is like not this is not my best work, okay, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed hanging out with me and chatting makeup and watching my trials and tribulations with all these products. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna head out, try and get this liquid lipstick off my face. And yeah, I will see you guys again very, very soon.